MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He won the Silver Slugger for the DH. The man is supposed to hit, right? Well, he can hit, and man, did he put on a show in that DH spot last year.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Cashner pauses. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Davis is there. He's got it one away.
Batting third.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. LeMahieu stands at first with one out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. Two away.
Batting fourth.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Fourth home run here in the early going, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting fifth. First baseman.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Torres. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
And that one just missed outside. VR is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Now that's popped up. Paxton calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Gardner. 2 down. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Two out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in, Aaron Judge, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Gardner over at second. LeMahieu is over at first with 1 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ ShowTrack to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Bouncer to the left side. To his left. Martin on to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Point.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Line drive to center field. Mullins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And here's Renato Nunez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Here it comes, 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Renato Nunez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Dwight Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is line to left, but this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. 1. A nice aerial shot there, the inner harbor in downtown.
Leading off for the Yankees. Shortstop, number 25. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 66.
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. In now for the O's, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Trumbo, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 18th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a high fastball for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. Still 8-0. Settling in now.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Lou Voit.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right back at him and off his glove. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Trumbo, base runner at first with one out. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 1-1 pitch is fastball taken high for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hard hit ball to second. Only play is at first as he makes the play here from shallow right.
First baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Frazier is after it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
8-0 the final today. New York hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. James Paxton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Andrew Kashner allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.